It normally takes years for a case to reach the Supreme Court, but this week's armed robbery of Kim Kardashian is now on the record at the highest court in the land. Justice Stephen Breyer brought it up on Tuesday when a lawyer said his client could not be guilty of bank fraud because the bank didn't lose any money.
Justice Breyer said, quote, even Kardashian's thief, if there is one, believes that all that jewelry is insured, indeed overinsured, so it's not theft. I asked the justice about that yesterday during a conversation here in New York.
Did you ever, did your wife ever think that your name would be in the same sentence with Kim Kardashian?
This comes about through teaching. You know, when you're teaching, what you do is you want to give an example that the class is going to remember. I've done a lot worse, too. I mean, I'm trying to think I mean, I've said a lot worse things than that. And it's because I want an illustrative point. And I don't want to watch every 2 seconds what I'm saying, but I want the lawyer to get the point that I'm making, so I'll get an answer out of that lawyer. And when you get a conversation going in a courtroom, and it is, you know, right on the merits, it isn't people taking poses or positions, you can make a lot of progress.
Well, people will remember, Charlie.
They will indeed. Yeah, I mean, the point obviously was he views this interrogation of a lawyer as a teachable moment, you know, and he wanted to make the point that if, in fact, it had come up in legal argument, there was no loss, can there be a theft?
Right, because it's
And
insured.
maybe in this case, he was trying to say to the lawyer, these insured jewels may have been insured and more, and in fact, if that was true and there was no economic loss, was there theft?
I like it.
Kim Kardashian would say, yes, my big ring is gone. There was a theft. That would be her argument,
Well, then the
Justice
insurance company would say,
Breyer.
well, we have a bigger ring.
That's right. That is true. That is true.